Okay, dear students, today we'll start another chapter, which name is actually equations. Equations may be, there are four types: linear equations, quadratic equations, cubic equations, and higher order of equations. So there are four types of equations. Linear equations means the highest power of equations will be 1, and quadratic equations will be highest power of variable will be 2, and cubic will be highest power will be 3, and higher order means more than 3 power. So today we'll start another chapter, equations. And actually equations, what is equations and what is identity? We must have an idea about this. Actually equations signify relation between two algebraic expression symbolized by the sign of equality. Actually sign of equality, this is equal sign. However, the equality is true only for certain values or values of the variable or the variables symbolized generally by x, y, z, etc. For example, the following equation, thrice x plus 5 equals to twice x plus 7 is the example of equation, and it is only true for x equals to 2. That means if we put x equals to 2, left hand side and right hand side will be equal. That means after verification this will be satisfied for x equals to 2, not for x equals to 3 or other values. That means this equation is true for only a certain values, true for only a certain values. This is why it is called equation. Remember it. Now another one is, what is identity? This is the identity. Identity, you must know the formula: a plus b whole square equal to a square plus twice ab plus b square. This is the formula, but it's look like equation but not equation. Why? When the inequality equality holds true, whatever be the values of the variables are called identity. That means it is true for every values, positive, negative, and 0. That means it is true for every real numbers. Okay, if we put a and b in replace of any real numbers, then left hand side and right hand side will be equal. That means this is satisfied for every values of ab, but previous equation is true for only a particular values or a certain values. This is why it is called equation, and this formula is called actually identity, because it is true for every values of ab. Okay, and that means the example of identities will be the every formula you have started from class 6 to intermediate. It will be the actually identities. The identities holds for every values of variables, but every values of ab, but in equation true for only a particular or a certain values. That means it is true for x equals to 2. That means if you put 2 x equals to 2, left hand side and right hand side will be what? Equal. This is why it is true for a particular values, but if you put through 3 x equals to 3, left hand side and right hand side will be not equal. That means x equals to 3 not satisfied the equation. So only x equals to 2 is satisfied the equation. This is why x equals to 2 is the roots of the equation, solution of the equation. Okay, solution of the equation. X equals to 2 is the solution of the equation. But in this identity, if we put any values in replace of ab, it will be left hand side equals to right hand side. That means every values for ab will be, it is true. Okay, this is why this is the basic difference between equation and identity. Okay, suppose there are 4x plus 2. Okay, 4x plus 2, and here x is the variable, remember it, and 4 is the constant, and it also coefficient. Okay, because it multiplied with variable. This is why it is called what? Coefficient. And this is the plus sign, and 2 is the constant term. Okay, and this is whole part is called term. Understand everybody? And 4x plus 2 wholly called expression. 4x plus 2 is called expression. And equation what will be? 4x plus 2 equals to 6. Actually, this is the example of equation. And if we take one part of equation, this is called expression. Okay. And in the expression, there are four parts. One is variable, and other is coefficient, and this is the actually term, total fully term, and this part is called constant. Solve করে দেখি। Now suppose we have unknown on both sides. We need to add and subtract letters when the x are on both sides. Now suppose 7x equals to twice x plus 30. Okay. Number 2, thrice x plus 5 equals to x plus 9. 4x plus 5 equals to 7x minus 9. This is actually example of equations because it is true for only some particular values or a certain values. Suppose after solving we get x equals to 6 from here, and after solving this equation we get only 2, and equation after solving this equation we are getting only x equals to 7/3. That means this equation is true for a certain values. Okay, this is why it is the example of equations. And this is linear equations because highest power of variable what? 1. Highest power of variable what? X to the power 1 means what? X to the power 1. Highest power what? 1. Highest power will be 1. This is why it is also the example of linear equations. Understand everybody? And it is true for a particular or a certain values. Okay, similarly we can solve this equation 36 minus 4x equals to 5x. This is also linear equation because highest power is x1, and after solving we get only x equals to 4. How to solve? Actually in we have to add 4x on both sides. Okay, adding 4x on both sides, then we get 36 equals to 9x, x equals to 4. Similarly, this equation, this is also linear equation because highest power of the variable will be is 1. This is why, and after solving we get only x equals to 1, and this is true for only a values, a particular values, which is x equals to 1. And this is the solution of this equation. That means x equals to 1 is the, we can also say, roots of the equation. X equals to 1 is the roots of the equation, solution of the equation. Similarly, we can solve this one, x plus 1/3 equals to x minus 1/2. After solving, we get x equals to what? 5. So this equation is true for all a particular values, x equals to 5. Okay. Now try to solve this. Number 6. Everybody do it. Now what is the general solution? General solution, the general solution, the particular values or a values of the variable or the values variables which satisfy the relationship when the equation is called the solution of the equations or roots of the equation. Remember it. That means after solving equation we get a particular values for the equation, and this is why it is called also roots of the equation. Remember it. In a linear equation with one variable, how many variable will be? One variable, and there is only one root or one solution of the equation. That means for a linear equation we get only one root or one solution of the equation. For example, after solving twice x minus 10 equals to 4, we get only x equal to 7. That means one root will be found, so which satisfy the relationship. That means after putting x equals to 7 left hand side and right hand side will be what? Equal. Therefore it satisfy the given relationship. This is why this is the solution of this equation or roots of this equation, and it is also called general solution of the equation. Suppose after solving thrice x plus 5 equal to minus x plus 13, we want to solve this. After solving we get what? We get 4x plus 5 equals to what? 13. That means x equals to what? X equals to only 2. After solving, we get only what? X equals to 2. Now, for verification, left hand side equals to what? For x equals to 2, left hand side equals to right hand side. That means 11 equals to 11. That means it satisfies the above equation. This is why it is the roots of the or solution of the equation or general solution of the equation. Now, what is degree of an equation? Remember it. We have to define this degree of an equation. The degree of an equation is denoted by the highest index of the variable in any equation. That means in any equation, the highest power of the variable will indicate the degree of equation. An equation with highest index or power as 1. If power is 1, then it is called first degree equation. If power 2, then it is called what? Second degree equation. It is also called a linear equation. If power 1, it is called first degree equation or linear equation. Same words. Since its graph represents a straight line. This is why it is linear equation or first degree equation. Now, the higher degree equation are also called higher degree polynomials or polynomial equation. Remember it. Suppose an equation having its highest index as 2 is called the quadratic equation or second degree equation. Same words. Suppose x square plus 5x plus 6 equals to what? 0. After solving this equation, we will get 2 roots because highest power what? Highest power of the variable what? 2. Highest power of the variable what? 2. This is why it is called second degree equation or quadratic equation. Remember it. Quadratic equation. And this equation is quadratic equation in one variable. Remember it. How many variable here? One variable because only x is present in this variable. This is why it is called quadratic equation in one variable. But the equation x square plus y square equal to 25, it is also quadratic equation in two variable. Remember it because there are two variable. One is x and another is y. Now, higher order equations are cubic with highest index of the variable 3. That means if the highest power of the variable is 3, then it is called cubic equation. That means x cube plus, for example, x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 7 equals to 0. Highest power what? 3. Highest power of the variable is 3. And this is why it is called cubic equation of one variable. Remember it. Variable only one, x. There are variable is x and other is constant. 7 is constant. 12 is coefficient of x. And 6 is the coefficient of x square. And x cube coefficient what? 1. Coefficient. And this is the example of cubic equation of one variable.
So middle term question, sir.
Yes. We can write in middle term also. Now similarly, if the highest power is 4, then it's 4 degree equation. And highest power is 5, then fifth degree equation. And if highest power is 6, then it will be 6 degree equation. If highest power is n, then it's nth degree of equation. So there are many uses of equations. Why we use actually equations. In practical use of the equations is in evolving certain relations and finding out the values of the unknown. Sometimes complicated verbal statements, when translated into equations or inequalities, can be solved with great ease. A few illustrations we can in our near future. In next class, we will discuss about this. Now, roots of the quadratic equation. Actually, you must know quadratic equation what? X square plus bx plus c. This is called quadratic equation. This is called what? Quadratic equation or second degree equation of one variable. Okay. Standard form of quadratic equation, root x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Because highest power is 2. So this is why it is called quadratic equation. Now, after solving this, we can write this formula. That means roots of this equation, quadratic equation, will be minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a, where a is the coefficient of x square and b is the coefficient of x and c is the constant term. So we can easily use this formula for solving these types of quadratic equation. Suppose we can derive this deriving the quadratic formula. So, and this x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Now we can divide by a on both sides. Dividing by a on both sides, we get x square by a plus bx by a plus c by a equals to 0. So we can write x square a cancel. Okay, x square plus b by a x c by a equals to 0. Now this can be written also x square plus b by a x equals to minus c by a. Just taking right hand side, c by a, taking right hand side, we get minus c by a. Now from this term we can write making this is formula x square plus ab plus b square. Okay, that means b by 2a whole square taking on both sides, b by twice a whole square taking on both sides, and this is the formula of x plus b by twice a whole
স্যার
square.
সূত্র ফেলার জন্য না স্যার?
Yes, you are right. To make a formula a plus b whole square formula, a plus b whole square formula, then we get minus c by a b square by 4a square. Now x plus b by 2a whole square equals to, this can be written as like this, minus c by a into 4a by 4a. 4a by 4a means 1 plus, now taking LCM. Taking LCM after this line we can write this one. Okay, so x square plus b by a x into minus c by a. Now after this line we can write x plus b by 2a whole square equals to this one. Now this means what? Minus 4ac divided by 4a square. Taking LCM, least common multiple, we get b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square, and taking a square root on both sides. Okay, x equals to, and minus b by twice a minus b by twice a square root over b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square. So x equals to what will be? Minus b by twice a plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Okay, so this will be the actually formula for finding roots of the equation of the what? Quadratic, and this is the quadratic formula. X equals to minus b plus minus b square root of b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. This is the another method for finding the roots of the quadratic equation. X square plus bx plus c equals to 0, and multiplying 4a on both sides. Multiplying 4a on both sides. 4a square x square plus 4a bx plus 4ac equals to 0. Now 4a square x square plus 4abx equals to what? Minus 4ac. Now adding b square on both sides. Adding b square on both sides, we get this. This is actually formula of what? Twice x plus b whole square. Okay, and this can be written as twice x plus b whole square equals to what? This will be b square minus 4ac. Okay, now taking a square root on both sides, twice x plus b equals to what will be? Plus minus, you have to use plus minus here, square root b square minus 4ac, and twice x equals to what will be? Minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac. So x equals to can be easily written minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. I hope this is very easy for you. Now how to use this formula, quadratic formula, for solving quadratic equation. Now you must know we have derived the quadratic formula for x square plus bx plus c. This is the formula minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Okay, this is the quadratic formula. Now to solve these types of equation, x square plus 9x plus 18 equals to 0. X square plus 9x plus 18 equals to 0. Actually we can use here the factorization method. Okay, now using this formula, how to solve these types of equation. Now here, to comparing this term and this term, quadratic equation, here a equals to what? 1. Okay, coefficient of x square what? 1. Now b equals to what? coefficient of x. Coefficient of x equals to what? 9. So b equals to 9. Now constant term c and constant term equals to what? C equals to what? 18. Now we know x equals to what? This is the formula, minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. So just putting these ABC values. Here we get minus 9 plus minus square root 9 whole square minus 4 a means 1, c means what? 18 divided by twice a equals to 1. Now taking plus sign we get this term, and taking minus term we get another values. So we get x equals to minus 3 and x equals to minus 6. These two values is the solution of this quadratic equation, or roots of this equation. So we got two roots, because highest power what? Highest power of the equation is 2. This is why it is second degree equation. And you must know second degree equations will give 2 roots, and third degree will give 3 roots. Fifth degree will give 5 roots in this way. Nth degree equation will give nth roots. Okay. Similarly, we can solve another one, 5x square plus 8x minus 12. Here a equals to what? Comparing with this equation, with this quadratic form, comparing x square coefficient what? A equals to 5, and b equals to what? 8. C equals to what? Minus 12. C equals to what? Minus 12. So just putting in this formula a, b, c. Okay. We get for this for plus sign and this for minus sign. These two equation. Now what is quadratic equation? Quadratic equation, an equation which when reduced to the rational integral form contain the square of the unknown quantity and no higher power is called a quadratic equation, or an equation of the second degree. That means an equation which contains only the square of the unknown and not the first power is called a pure quadratic equation. Suppose 5x square equals to 21. This is the example of quadratic equation. Here highest power what? 2. Similarly, 3x square minus 5x plus 2 equals to 0. It's also look like this equation, x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. This is the quadratic form. Okay. And this is the example of quadratic equation. And we have solved these types of quadratic equation. And we got the result what? X equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Now, solution of a quadratic equation actually. What will be the solution? How to solve quadratic equation? We'll try to understand now. Suppose example 7. Example 7, x square minus 6x plus 8 equals to, this is equal to 0. This is actually second degree equation, and we can solve this in 2 ways. One is factorization method and another is using quadratic formula. Now we have this x square can be written as we can write this 6 can be written as 4 plus 2. Okay, how? 4 to the 8. This is why from 8 we can write 4 plus 2. This arranging, we can arranging minus 6x as 4 plus twice x. That means now that means 4 minus 4x minus twice x plus 8 equals to 0. Now taking x common, x minus 4, and taking minus 2 common, x minus 4. So x minus 4 is another common. Then x minus 4 into x minus 2 equals to 0. So either x minus 4 equals to 0 or x minus 2 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to 4 and x equals to 2. Hence, the roots are 4 and 2. This is the example for solving a quadratic equation in factorization method. Now another example, solve the equation 2x square minus 10x plus 5 equals to 0. This is the actually quadratic equation where a equals to 2 and b equals to minus 10, c equals to what? 5. Comparing with the standard form of quadratic equation, x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So after comparing, we get a equals to 2, b equals to minus 10, c equals to only 5. Now the roots of the equation x equals to what will be? Minus b. Minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a, where a equals to 2, b equals to minus 10 and c equals to 5. Now just simplifying, we get 10 plus minus 2 root over 15 by 4. So this will be the one for positive roots, another for minus negative. We get two roots of this equation using formula. Try it, everybody.
Yes, sir. পেয়েছি.
Okay, thank you. Now example 11, solve the equation square root over x divided by 1 minus x plus square root over 1 minus x divided by x equals to 2 and 1 by 6. This is the mixed fraction. This is called mixed fraction. Now we have to put first of all square root over x divided by 1 minus x equals to y. Okay, x divided by root over x divided by 1 minus x equals to y. The given equation becomes, this is y and this is the opposite of this. Okay, 1 by y. Okay, and this is the mixed fraction. So 6 to the 12 plus 1 13 by 6. This can be written as 13 by 6. So this whole equation can be written as y plus 1 by y equals to 13 by 6. Now just taking LCM y, we can write 6y square minus 13y plus 6 equals to 0. That means multiplying 6y on both sides, we get this equation. Now we are solving for this, just taking middle term. Middle term means what? 6 6 12. 6 6 12. So 4 9 36. 6 6 36 multiply. So after breaking 36, we get 9 minus 9y minus 4y minus 13y. Okay, just taking thrice y common and from the last two term 2 common. So twice y minus 3 will be common another. So thrice y minus 2 and 2y minus 3 equals to 0. So there are two values of y. One is 2, y equals to 2 by 3, another is 3 by 2. This is the two values. So for if y equals to 2 by 3, then but y equals to what was? Y equals to square root over x divided by 1 minus x. This is why y equals to 2 by 3 equals to square root over x divided by 1 minus x equals to 2 by 3. Now making a square on both sides, taking a square on both sides, square root will be cancelled. X divided by 1 minus x equals to what? 4 by 9, making a square on both sides. So by cross multiplication, 9x equals to 4 minus 4x, then x equals to what will be? 4 by 13. Now another value, y equals to what was? 3 by 2. Y equals to 3 by 2. So square root over x by 1 minus x equals to 3 by 2. Y means this. Making a square on both sides, and in similar process x equals to 9 by 13. Hence the roots are 4 by 13 and 9 by 13. Example 12. Example 12, solve the equation. There are two equations. One is A and another is B. First of all, A, x square minus 6x plus 9 equals to 4 into square root over x square minus 6x plus 6. And second one, x square minus 4x minus 12 into square root over x square minus 4x plus 19 and plus 51 equals to 0. We have to solve these two equations. That means we have to find out the value of x, roots of the equation. The given equation may be written as first one, x square minus 6x plus 9 can be written as plus 6 plus 3. Okay, this 9 can be written as what? Plus 6 plus 3 equals to this one. Okay, just arranging x square minus 6x plus 6. Now we take x square minus 6x plus 6 equals to y. Okay, x square minus 6x plus 6 equals to what? Y. Then this given equation reduces to y plus 3. Then this whole y plus 3 equals to 4 into square root over y. Okay, this whole y. Then taking a square, making a square on both sides, y plus 3 whole square equals to what will be? 4 root over y whole square. This y plus 3 whole square means y square plus 6y plus 9. That means I plus b whole square formula, I square plus 2ab plus b square formula using. This equals to 4 square means what? 16. Root over y means, root over y whole square means what? Only y. Okay. Then y square minus, wait a minute please. Hello. Okay, now just using a plus b whole square formula, y plus 3 whole square means y square plus 6y plus 9 equals to 16y. Then alternating y square minus 10y plus 9 equals to 0. Now making middle term factor, then we can write y square minus y minus 9y plus 9. That means 9 ones are 9. Okay, equals to 0. Y common, y minus 1, and 9 common, y minus 1. Then again y minus 1 common. Okay, y minus 1, y minus 9. So either y minus 9 equals to 0 or y minus 1 equals to 0. So we get y equals to 9 or y equals to 1. But y equals to what was? Y equals to this x square minus 6x plus 6 equals to y. This was y. So if y equals to 9, then x square minus 6x plus 9 equals to 6 equal to what? 9. Then again, taking 9 in left hand side, x square minus 6x minus 3 equals to 0. Now using formula, this is the quadratic form. Okay, this is the quadratic form. Look like x square plus bx plus c types equals to 0. That means x equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by 2ac. Using this equation, quadratic formula, we get x equals to 3 plus minus 2 root 3. Okay, again for y equals to 1, putting with the value of y, x square minus 6x plus 6 equals to 1. That means x square minus 6x plus 5 equals to 0, or x equals to, using quadratic formula, 6 plus minus square root 36 minus 20 divided by 2. That means 5 1. So the roots are 3 plus minus 2 root 3 comma 5 1. This 4, there are 4 roots in this equation. This is the quadratic form, x square plus bx plus c. Okay, equals to 0. If this equals to 0, then the formula will be what? Minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by 2ac. Root formula of the roots of the equation. That means how to solve x square minus 9x plus 18 equals to 0. Actually, here a equals to what? A equals to coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square what? 1. Now b equals to what? Coefficient of x 9. C equals to what? Constant term. Constant term c equals to 18. Now just putting this values a b c in this formula. Minus 9 plus minus square root minus 9 whole square minus 4ac divided by 2ac. So minus 9, this means what? Plus 3. And taking positive, this one, taking negative sign, this one. There are two values, for plus, for minus. Now x equals to minus 3 and x equals to minus 6. Similarly, we can solve this equation, quadratic equation. Here a equals to what? 5. A equals to 5. And b equals to what? 8. Just comparing with this. Now compare this equation and this equation, quadratic equation. Just comparing this one, a equals to what? 5. And b equals to what? 8. C equals to what? C minus 12. Okay. Now ABC values, putting this ABC here, we get this. Understand everybody? Then we get two values. For one is positive, other is negative values. So x equals to this and x equals to this. Actually, this is the rules how to find how to solve quadratic equation. Now find the value of square root over 6 plus square root over 6 plus square root over 6 plus dot dot up to infinity. You have to find the value of this. Okay. Now let us consider x equals to this square root over 6 plus square root over 6 plus square root over 6 plus dot dot. Okay. Now, since the terms goes up to infinity and the given quantity will not change if we omit the radical before square root over 6. So the after the first one are taken to be equal to x. So this x equals to can be written as x plus square root over 6 plus this whole another x. Remember it, this whole, this one and this one make another. Just writing another 6 from here. So this can be written as x equals to square root over 6 plus x.
Sorry, এটা একটু আবার বলবেন?
This x equals to এখানে দেখো স্কয়ার রুট, এখানে 6 আরেকটা বাড়াইতে পারি না আমি? এখানে ডট ডট আছে। এখানে 6 আরেকটা বাড়াইতে পারবো কিনা, +6 রুট ওভার দিয়ে আরেকটা 6 লিখতে পারবো না? এখানে তো অসংখ্য
স্যার।
আছে, ইনফিনিটি আপ টু ইনফিনিটি। তো এইটা ব্র্যাকেটে লিখলে তখন এইটা একটা x কিনা, কারণ এটা x সমান এটা পুরোটা না, সেটা একটা আনাদার x হয়ে যায়। ঠিক আছে? হ্যালো,
জি স্যার, জি।
হ্যাঁ ওইটা আনাদার একটা x, so x equals to square root over 6 plus x from this. Now squaring on both sides, x square equals to making a square on both sides, x square equals to root over 6 plus x whole square, that means 6 plus x. So from this x square minus x minus 6, using the formula for finding roots, here a equals to 1 and b equals to -1, c equals to -6, comparing with the quadratic formula, comparing with the quadratic equation x square plus bx plus c equal to 0, a equals to what, 1, b equals to what, -1, c equals to -6. Then putting in the formula x equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Okay, this equals to 1 plus minus 5/2, that means 3 comma -2. But the given quantity is positive. You must know square root over something is always positive, so -2 cannot be
Sir.
accepted.
স্যার 24টা একটু এক্সপ্লেন করুন।
That means using this formula, x square plus bx plus c equals to 0, this is the quadratic equation, and this is formula for finding roots of this quadratic equation, minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Just we have to find out ABC comparing with this equation. A equals to 1 here, b equals to 9 and c equals to 18. But in our previous problem, a equals to what? A equals to 1. Okay. Here a equals to what? 1. But b equals to what? Coefficient of x what? -1 and constant term -6. Just putting in the formula, we get 1 plus minus square root over 1 means what? Minus b, minus into -1, what? 1 plus minus square root -1 whole square, what will be? 1 plus this will be minus 4ac. 4 means a means what? 1, c means what? -6. 4 into -6 what? -24. Okay, then minus minus plus, this is why 1 plus 24 divided by twice a. A means what? 1. 2 into 1 what? 2. Example 16, solve the equation x plus root over x equals to 6/25, and another part b, x to the power 10 minus 33 x to the power 5 plus 32 equal to 0. In first equation, just putting root over x equals to y. Okay, root over x equals to, if root over x equals to y, then x equals to what will be y square, just putting here, then the given equation becomes this, y square plus y equals to 6/25. By cross multiplication, we get this one. Okay, 25y square plus 25y minus 6 equals to 0. This is the quadratic in y. Okay, quadratic form in y. So y equals to what will be? Minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Using quadratic formula, we get these values. So we get -6/5 for positive, and for minus sign we get 1/5. So 2 values of y. But y equals to what was? Square root over x. So square root over x equals to first value of y. Y equals to this, then square root over x equals to -6/5. So squaring on both sides, we get x equals to 36/25. And if y equals to 1/5, then root over x equals to 1/5. Just making a square, we get x equals to 1/25. So these values and these values are the roots of the given equation. Now for the another part, b part, x to the power 10 minus 33 x to the power 5 plus 32 equals to 0. Putting x to the power 5 equals to y in the given equation, reduces the given equation reduces to x. If x to the power 5 equals to y, then x to the power 10 equals to what will be? Y square. Okay, minus 33y plus 32 equals to 0. Now making middle term, 33 can be written as 32y plus y plus 32 equals to 0. So taking y common, y minus 32 and minus 1 common, y minus 32. So we get y minus 32 into y minus 1. So there are two values of y. One is 32. So if y equals to what was x to the power 5. So if y equals to 32, then x to the power 5 equals to what? 32. So 32 can be written as what? 2 to the power 5. 32 can be written as 2 to the power 5. So x to the power 5 equals to 2 to the power 5. Base not equal, but power equal. This is why base equals to base. If power equal in both sides of the equation, then we can write base equals to base. So for another one, y minus 1 equals to 0, then y equals to what? 1. But this 1, y means what? X to the power 5. Okay? Y equals to what was? X to the power 5. So x to the power 5 equals to 1. So x equals to what will be? 1. So there are also two values of x for the given equation of this.
Like,
Walaikum Assalam.